Hey everybody, today is day 18 of my workout schedule. 2.5 weeks into it almost, and I'm feeling actually pretty good these days. No more sore legs, no more sore and achy body, which is an awesome feeling. I feel like the older I get, the harder it is to start each time, so hopefully this will be the last time I'm starting, and I'll just stick with it this time. It seems like vacations or moves or getting sick are always things that set you back when it comes to exercise. And although it is important to take off that time for your body and allow it to heal if you're sick or if you're moving, sometimes the stress and the exhaustion of that, you also have to take a break, but it's also important to get right back into it. Good ways to do that, which are kind of the things I've started doing, are being held accountable. You've got to make yourself accountable some way, whether it's blogging, whether it's putting it on Facebook. I've actually done that too with my friends. I'm putting it on Facebook, and that way, hopefully, not only am I keeping myself accountable, but maybe encouraging others to get out there as well, just like this little video blog that I'm doing. So those are always another awesome way is to do the buddy system. If you don't know what the buddy system is, it's having friends do it with you. If you're going to get up early and run, if you're like me, I have a really hard time running at 6 a.m. when I'm starting out on a being the beginning type of runner right now that I am, where in the past when I ran and trained for things, and you kind of get in the groove, it's not as hard to get yourself up at those times and go running because your body's so used to it. You're used to getting up that early. But a very key thing right now is when you're starting out like I am, have somebody who, say, okay, I'm going to meet you here at 6 a.m. or I'll pick you up at 6 a.m. or I'll pick you up at 6:15, whatever time it is that you want to run, or they can pick you up, and that way you're not going to cancel on yourself or on them because you know that you're depending on them and they're depending on you. So those are a couple of really good tips that I've found. Today is my rest day, so that is also a really key thing to remember is when you're working out, you do have to give yourself those rest days, whether it's one, it should probably be about twice a week where you give yourself a break. I always take Sundays off, and then for this Ragnar race that I'm training for November 9th and 10th in Tennessee, I'm going to do Sundays and Thursdays as my rest days, and so then I'll run 3 times a week, and then I'll either cross-train the other 2 days or do an easy run on Friday. So again, why do we do that? Because our body needs that time to rest and also heal. That's when our muscles kind of recuperate after the strain that we've been putting on them. And already 2.5 weeks in, I'm not sore. I'm feeling great. My body's starting to adjust to the exercise, which is nice because I'm not feeling the exhaustion that I was that first week or two that I've been training. So it is amazing how how quickly your body adjusts to exercise. It's always hard because our bodies lose muscle so quickly, and it always takes twice or 3 times longer to gain that muscle back. But the key is sticking with it, and like I said, make yourself accountable and choose the way that you know is going to work for you. Everybody's different. So anyway, there's a few tips from me to you. And one last tip is when you are running or training for something, it's always good to go online, Google, like if I'm going to actually use a half marathon training schedule for this Ragnar relay race that I'm doing. And basically, it kind of gives me a day in and day out what I need to be doing. And that's always a great thing to do because you don't have to guess. You know what your day is tomorrow, you know what your day is the next day, and it keeps it really simple for you. But one key thing is only increase your mileage every week by 10% so you don't have injury. Anytime you increase it more than that, and I've actually learned this the hard way. I did a 10-mile run. I went from 6 to a 10-mile run in new shoes, which was retarded. And I ended up straining my tendon in my left leg and my shin. And I honestly, I was 5 months pregnant at the time, so it was not a good thing because after taking 2 weeks off and then trying to come back, I couldn't. My body wasn't reacting the way it was supposed to, and I had to stop running until after I had my baby. So take it from me, be smart, do it slow, even though it's hard and you don't see the progression as fast as you want. Slow is the key. So anyway, have a great day, you guys. Hopefully I'll post tomorrow. I know I didn't post for a couple days. I felt like I wasn't doing too much and I didn't want to bore you. So I'll keep posting, and like I said, if this is helping you or if you know somebody who is starting out and wants to be held accountable, post on here. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks. Have a great day.